a potential fast track through probate? Could it be? Is that real? We'll get into it in a second. Hey guys, it's Brad from GeorgiaProbateResource.com. Thanks for checking out this video. So Georgia Probate Resource is a real estate solutions company in Metro Atlanta. We specialize in the world of probate and inheritance properties, and we buy houses all over the state of Georgia. So today I'm going to talk about a little known fast track through probate that most people don't know about, and it does not apply in all circumstances, and there's very limited criteria here, but if someone you know died without a will, there is a faster way to get through probate, but again, it's very limited circumstances. So let's get into it here. So what I'm talking about is called a petition for no administration, or that's also referred to as no will, no administration is what some people call it. And what that means is that essentially the estate needs to not have a will. Also, some of the key factors of this is that all of the heirs have to certify and agree in writing and present this to the court, the plan of distributing the assets. Typically speaking, these types of estates are very small estates. Maybe there's like only a house, or maybe there's like a house and a car. Maybe there's only a car. Like, these estates are very small, simple estates, typically limited number of heirs, because obviously the more heirs involved, the more sticky it gets to be able to get everyone to agree on the distribution of the assets. But you're going to have to submit to the court in writing that, we're going to these are the assets, and we're going to distribute these assets in X manner. So-and-so gets certain percent, so-and-so gets certain percent. Every single person has to agree to this document, and then there are going to be some affidavits and stuff sent out that everyone does agree to this distribution. And in this case, there is no administrator appointed to the estate. Instead, basically, almost like all of the heirs are acting as administrators in essence, okay? Also, you're going to have to certify that the estate has no debts. Now, that's not to say that we have done this before. My attorneys have done this before for cases where there was just a house, but really the only debt was that there was a mortgage on the house, and in which case they just basically, the attorney presented like a recent mortgage statement, showed that the balance was current and that the mortgage was essentially and in the written plan it said the house is going to be sold for X price, and the mortgage balance will get satisfied at closing, and the remaining funds of X dollars will get distributed to the heirs in X fashion. So basically, we have done it before where the only debt was that there was a mortgage on the property, but in most cases, you have to certify that this estate doesn't have any debts, and there will be a certification that you have to sign to fill out. Because if there are debts, then you're going to have to go through the rest of the process of the administration and contact the creditors and blah, 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 blah. And I'm not going to get into that in this video. So this particular instance can be very limited in circumstances, can be a little nuanced. I would highly, highly suggest that you consult a probate attorney and discuss your situation with a probate attorney to figure out if this does apply to you, because like I said, this doesn't apply in all scenarios. But it is a faster way through probate. This is still going to have to get submitted to the probate courts, and it's still going to have to go before a judge and that sort of thing. But generally speaking, in our experience with some of the deals we've closed in the past where we have done this type of no will, no administration, as they call it, it got through the probate court faster than your traditional petition for letters of administration, or petition for letters testamentary, or I'm sorry, petitioning the will in solemn form, I should say. It is a little bit faster. So I felt like we should put that out there. I know I've sort of mentioned that in some other videos, and I didn't want to get too in-depth into it because, again, like I said, it's very limited in circumstances where this applies, but it is sort of a way to make things go a little bit faster. So if you want to figure out whether this does apply to you, we've got a fantastic network of probate attorneys that we can refer you to if you'd like to work with one of our preferred attorneys. If not, obviously you can go seek out your own probate attorney, but I would suggest that you do discuss this with an attorney before you do it, and don't try to do this yourself. I'm not a big advocate of doing probate and estates yourself unless you really know what you're doing. I would suggest you consult an attorney. So I hope this answers your question. I hope this helps you in some way. I'm Brad with GeorgiaProbateResource.com. Again, we're a real estate solutions company in Metro Atlanta. We specialize in the world of probate and inheritance properties. We buy houses all over the state of Georgia. If you want an easy, fast cash offer for your house, you don't want to mess with it, you just want to sell it as is, we'd love to make you an offer on the property to buy it. Or if you want to go the traditional route, you think you got a property that's in pretty good shape, you think you want to get top dollar out of it, list it on the market the traditional way with an agent, we'd love to talk to you about that as well, because I am a licensed agent with One Source in Woodstock here in Georgia, so I can list the property for you if you want to go that route. So thanks again for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.